The past is the past. Let it go.
But you have to learn from the past in order to move forward. I'm your host, Eric Brown, and with me, Mr. Mike Jones. What's up, man?
Hey, what's going on, man? I'm going to have to respectfully disagree with
man.
that. Yeah,
Okay.
Absolutely, man. And I'm just asking that y'all listen with the intent to be influenced, because this is going to push all up against your paradigm. But if you listen with the intent to be influenced, there might be a perspective that we're going to share here during this pod blast that may change your thought process about how to move forward.
Yeah, so I know you start your day with an affirmation to get you pumped when the sun comes up. Well, maybe even before the sun comes up.
Yeah, so I'm going to tell y'all what I do. So I want to teach you something as we kind of get into this pod blast. Every morning when I get up, I have this routine or this process that I use to start my day. It is that process that allows me to truly get a solid foundation under me as I am preparing for my day and all of the unknowns that are going to occur today. So one of the things that I do in this process is I put my watch on the opposite arm from which I was taught to put it on. Most of you, if you look down right now, if you wear a watch, it's on your left arm. And that is just one of the things that you've been taught. There is no other real reason why you're doing that, and it's become a habit. So I put mine very deliberately, my favorite word in all of language, deliberately on the opposite arm, and I use it as a cue to help me to remember to do my morning affirmation, or the affirmation that I start my day with. And my affirmation goes something like this: I will not be defined by my yesterday. Today, I begin again. The score is 0-0.
So then, Mike, are you actually forgetting about the bad or the negative from the day prior?
No, so Eric, y'all really got to connect with me here, because I know that a lot of you believe that you have got to remember or connect to the things that have gone wrong, or the failures that you have experienced in your life in order to move forward. And you've heard it often said that you don't want to forget the history, because the history somehow can help you be better in the future. Okay, there may be some truth to that, y'all, but if you can truly listen with the intent to be influenced, I believe that I have a better way forward for you if you can connect here. What I am saying when I say that I will not be defined by my yesterday, today I begin again, I realize that if I am still licking my wounds from any failures or anything that occurred yesterday, it is going to affect how I play the game today.
So then you would actually start at a deficit if you were licking your wounds, you're saying?
Absolutely, and that's absolutely correct. If I am still licking my wounds, or if I am out now selling tickets to a pity party, and I'm still focused on what went wrong or some failure that occurred yesterday, it is going to negatively affect how I play the game today. So my coaching to you is to realize in the moment that the failure occurs, that failure was nothing more than feed forward, giving you an opportunity, if you look at it from the proper perspective, to now know how to change your approach to get to the results that you're after. And those results can absolutely be implemented today. You don't need to bring the failure into today in order to learn the lessons from yesterday. You can absolutely learn that lesson in the moment. And when you start the day, you can start focused on what is in front of you and what you will do to move forward to get to your outcomes.
But Mike, I know you like to celebrate. So what if yesterday was awesome? Wouldn't you bring that into today?
Absolutely not. What I would do, and I'm encouraging you, when you have a victory, when you have some success, celebrate it in the moment. But there is no need to bring even the positives that happened yesterday into today. Again, it would affect the way that you are going to play. You may take your foot off the gas a little bit, still celebrating. You may be still stuck at the party celebrating and missing opportunities that are available to you right now today. So I'm absolutely encouraging you. Mr. Brown is exactly right. I am all about celebrating those victories that you have, but celebrate them in the moment. And once the celebration is over, move on and create some additional successes moving forward.
I will not be defined by my yesterday. Today, I begin again.
Score 0-0, baby.
Let's go.
So in the context of this conversation, what I'm saying to you is that it is going to affect how you play the game today if you continue to focus on the things in your rearview mirror. You've heard me say it 1,000 times, so here it is 1,001 times. Take the rearview mirror down. The outcomes that you are set are absolutely in front of you. So everything that is behind you is going to affect how you play the game today, whether it was good or whether it was bad. So I'm encouraging you to remain focused on the outcome. Remain committed to do whatever it takes to get to that outcome and continue to play full out. But in order for you to bring optimal today, optimal energy, optimal focus, optimal strength, you are going to have to begin your day with the score at 0-0.
So, Mike, you're saying every day you're just focused on besting your best from the prior day, starting 0-0.
Absolutely. And that is what is available to every last one of you today. Again, we talk a lot about besting your best. So let me go back and make sure that you understand the concept or the philosophy that we have around besting your best. When you take the barometer that you are judging yourself and your successes and failures by, and you take that barometer and you place it internally, where you are not judging your successes by somebody else. You are not judging yourself by somebody else. You have identified the best that you are doing things, and your focus and your commitment is to best your best. I would encourage you to find a way to deliberately best your best by 1% every day in some area of your life. And it is available to you. I don't care who you are, because we all occupy the largest room in the house, which is a room for improvement. So there is an opportunity for you to best your best by 1%, just 1%, small steps, small wins, 1% every day of your life.
So, Mike, that's easier said, though, than done when you get your butt kicked.
Yeah, and you know what, Eric? I'm not saying that this is easy. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it. But you know what? If I bring that butt kicking that I got today, and I've had some butt kickings, y'all, into my tomorrow, it is going to affect the way that I play the game. So again, I will not be defined by my yesterday. Today, I begin again. The score, 0-0.
Well, you heard it here first. No tickets to the pity party. It's time to begin again.
Absolutely. And if you are not living your life out there on the edge, you know it, baby. You're taking up far too much room.
Here we go now.